One of the tools I was using was a sled to push this guy through the blade. How do you make a sled? Well, I'll show you. So boom, I was saving this piece here. This is just a nice piece of plywood that I can use to make my sled out of. And now I have to find a piece of wood to attach for my runner. If you ever are out table saw hunting, one of the prerequisites I recommend is that it's got the universally sized miter gauge slot, okay? Because there are tools that you can buy aftermarket that are made for that universally sized miter gauge, okay? And so now I do have a piece of wood here, okay, that I found, and I'm gonna see if this guy fits into the groove. And man, it's like, that's too tight, okay? All right, so what I've gotta do is I gotta shave just a little bit off, okay? Because I want it to fit, but I don't want it to be too tight where I have to hammer it in. I want this to be able to slide back and forth in the groove, but I don't want it to be loose like a pencil in a mayonnaise jar. Oh, look at that, okay? Now see how I've got that movement back and forth right there? That's pretty good. Now, here's something else. You don't want this piece here to be higher than the table because look what happens then. So I'm gonna go and cut that down on the table saw as well. This guy fits in really, really nicely right there. So I'm just gonna, pick a length and cut it off. I don't have to have the whole thing on there, right? So here's one thing you gotta figure. Okay, look. That piece is gonna go on there like so, right? And this piece is gonna go on there like so. What I'm gonna do is position my sled so that it's actually into the blade cutting path. And then once it's there, I'm gonna mark it with my pencil. There, I marked that with my pencil. I'm gonna put an X on which side it goes on, okay? My mark is right here. I'm gonna put my square on it, okay? There we go. That's my straight line. Put an X on my line right there. Now, I can put my piece on there like so, okay? And I know that it's square, okay? This is my Ryobi battery operated nail gun. I've got some 5/8" staples I'm gonna put in there, okay? I'm not gonna nail it both times and try to eyeball it according to my line. I'm gonna put one nail in it as an anchor, okay? Boom, there's that. What I'll do, before I put my second nail in, I'll actually verify with my speed square that it is square. Because look, I mean, like see right there? See, that's not square. You see how I got a gap there? It moves back and forth a little bit. But watch, I can put my square on there, and now I can make sure that the whole thing is square, and then I'll shoot it. Boom, okay? There. So now, there's the beginning of my sled. You see that? So isn't that nice? So now I've got a sled that is keyed to this saw. I don't know if you can handle one more pun, but when you put this guy on there, that's really cool. That's really helpful. I think you can handle it, so I'm gonna drive this one home with this driver. So anyway, that's how you make a sled to make tenons, or other things too, but there you go. So in the next video, I'll actually show you how to adjust the saw to size your tenons properly to be able to fit into the mortise, because like honestly, that's not really what we're looking for. But I will show you how to get what we're looking for. That's coming up next. Thanks for watching. The end. Thanks for watching. That's what I should say.